Your late, so it's me, your little boy Samson. I have this video to give us. Maybe it will sound rude and unexpected, but trust me, I will never tell you something that is not what good. So all I'm here to tell you is that be careful whom you build with, because the generation where we are today, people will build with you, people will start building with you and collect the instrument to build with another person, meaning that people will build the foundation with you and do what and finish it with another person. What am I trying to say is this: listen, when you figure out that you have some people around you that are going behind you, plotting evil or plotting things or trying to break you, or you figure out that there is a friend of yours that is behind you castigating or trying to hurt you, pull you down, my brother, my sister, don't hesitate to cut them off. Some people said people will change. There are people who will take 10 to 15 years to change. And in that process of that 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 2 years of them changing, you will understand that they will do dangerous that the earth cannot even imagine. That is why when you realize that someone is trying to steal from you secretly, someone is trying to destroy you secretly, someone is trying to to take advantage of you secretly while smiling with you publicly, don't hesitate to cut them off. Because trust me, we are not God. It is only God that can change people. And there are people whom God himself will just be imagining, what kind of human being is this? That is why if you figure out whether they are your brother, they are your sisters, they are your nephews, they are your co-workers, whoever they may call themselves, don't hesitate to cut them off. When you see the red flag of people, when you see that someone is going beyond boundary, someone is trying to make a fool of you, someone is trying by all means to make sure he damage you, don't hesitate to cut them off. Don't think that God is aware, because sometimes God use some mistake, God use some certain misunderstanding to expose some certain people in your life. Trust me, some certain stuff occur in order for you to know who they are. God allows some certain situation to take place, to take unaware in order for you to know the truth of whom they are, in order for you to know their true color. So when God, sometimes some of us will be praying, God expose them. God will not use the mist in which you are thinking that he will use to expose them. No. God have different means of exposing your enemies. God have different ways of exposing people. Trust me. And when God expose them, my brother, don't hesitate to say, I will pray for them. I will pray for them to change. My brother, it may take years for them to change. And in that years of them trying to change, they may do worse than they have ever done before. So when God exposes some people in your life, cut them off. I don't care how long you have been there with them. I don't care how long you have been doing stuff with them. But when God exposes them, cut them off. This is what my mentor Apostle Suleiman said. He said there is one of her member that was having a driver. So he saw the vision. He said to the woman, sack your driver. And the woman said, no, I will not sack my driver. He said, not up to some months, the driver killed the woman, slaughter her. Why? Because she refused to hearken to the voice of the prophet. So sometimes God will not speak through prophet in your life. God will not speak through someone in your life. God will use a little misunderstanding to expose them. So when God exposes some people in your life, don't hesitate to say, God said we should give them a second chance. There is no second chance. It is only God that permits that second chance. So cut them off. cut them off. That is what happened in last year. Some of my family members were telling me, saying, hey, you need to think twice. I don't think twice. God have already shown me their true color. I don't need definition. I don't need prophet. Some people do. Some of them were telling me, saying, call prophet, call this one, call this, call that one. They will tell you what is going on. I said, no. We are the prophet of ourselves. God have allowed you to see the true color. Which one do you want? When you see something that is white, and you said, oh, maybe it's not white, maybe it's dark, I want to confirm. My brother, you know that it's white. When you see green, you know that it's green. When you see black, you know that it's black. So when God exposed some people in your life, my brother, don't give them second chance. Trust me. That is why a lot of people hate me so much, because I don't care, and I don't know whether I inherit this from my parents. Yes, it becomes habit. It becomes something terrible to me now. Because when you are that kind of a kid, or when you are that kind of a child that always mingle with your parents, you always do everything with your parents, you got to understand that you will start to behave the way they behave, act the way they act, become funny. Because I don't know how to keep friends. I have studied my parents. I have studied my mother. Even my mother is the worst. She don't know how to keep friends. The moment you show, she delete. My father, that one don't care. Whether you stay, you don't stay, it don't bother him. As long as there is food, as long as he is able to wake up in the morning, he's able to do his stuff, he don't even care. And that is the life I'm living. And I love it. And that is what I wish each of you should live. And when people show you their true color, don't ask God why. Don't ask Omega when. Delete. Remain blessed.